Okay, gang, so another day out in the oil field gate guarding. I am going to do a temporary fix on my rust holes on top of my excursion. So I got the ladder out, I got the flex tape, and I'm gonna tape over the holes. So hopefully at least rain won't come all the way through to the inside anymore. Let's see if I can tear some of this off. I know how weak it is. No, it's not going anywhere. Okay, well anyway, it's not going to show you the inside, I guess. Oh well, anyway, so this is what I'm going to do right now. This is Between Trucks project for Thursday. Oh well, wish me luck. Ciao, babies. Hey gang! So, I told you about something. I don't even know what I told you about. So anyway, last night, I'm 63 miles from the trailer to the gate I'm at this week. And last night on the way home, there's a 30-mile stretch. I set the cruise control to about 70 and just cruised that 33 miles or whatever it is, 30-something. And I'm tootling along and the car dies. Remember it did that twice back in Baytown? But in Baytown when I stopped, it died. But this time I'm doing 70 and it dies. So I coast on over to the side of the road and I have to watch for trucks. That's why I keep looking. Nobody's been coming. It's been a slow morning. Of course, as soon as I start doing this, they'll start coming. But anyway, back at it. I coast on over to the side of the road, put it in park, turn it off, sit there a minute, thinking, okay, don't panic. It'll start back up, it'll start back up. Come on, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. You know, and I'm petting the dash. Talking sweet, you know. My hair's so dirty, my scalp itches. Anyway. So, I wait a minute or two and I try to start it. And it took 3 times trying to start it before it started. And then it ran all the way to the restaurant where I was meeting Cindy for dinner. And I get out of the truck and I push the button to lock the doors, which I never do. I usually just use my little key fob thing. But anyway, I push the button to lock the door, shut the door, lock the keys in the truck. So anyway, my back window doesn't, the automatic thing doesn't work. So when I lock the back window, I have to use the key to lock it. So I didn't think I had locked it because I don't very often. Sometimes I do, but not very often. And I will more now because I've told the whole world just now that I don't ever lock it. I've never had trouble. I mean, I've never had anything that I've noticed stolen. You know, if somebody stole something, I haven't noticed it. But anyway, I digress again. It's easy. Look, squirrel. Yeah. Okay, where was I? I locked the keys in the car, the back window, I'm hoping it was open. I thought, you know, I'm not even going to mess with it. I'm going to go in the restaurant, have dinner with my friend, and maybe have a margarita, maybe not, I don't know. I ended up not, but I thought I was going to. And then I went out, and the back window was open. So I opened the doors, and I attempted to climb over my crapola to the back door and unlock the back seat door. But my ankle wouldn't let me climb. I couldn't move myself around because I couldn't use my foot and ankle to push me wherever I needed to go. So I backed out. You know, I got a little bit in, then backed out, and my friend Cindy climbed up in there and unlocked the door. So I went on home, came back to work this morning, ran fine. So I just did I got some flex tape from Walmart. It's that Flex Seal stuff, but it's tape and it's black. And I've got those 2 rust holes on the top of my car, or Black Betty, and they've got their, one of them is so bad that it's holes, and when it rains, water just goes in there and it's like soaks the floor of the back end of the truck. So I got the flex tape and got up there and taped that up and thought, I'm going to check the oil. I planned on going ahead and get the oil change tonight, and I was just going to wait, but then I decided I'm going to go ahead and check it. So I checked it, and it's dry, bone dry. Kind of like last time when after the second time it died, I went to, and the gauges were going crazy. I went and I got the oil change, and he said it was bone dry, and they did the oil change, and it's run fine ever since. So I've checked the oil twice since then, and so this was in like the early July, and it's early September now, so July, August, 2 months. So I've checked it twice in the past 2 months, and it's been fine. And before I left Houston or Baytown, I went ahead and got some oil, just one though, just in case, because you never know. So it's always good to have one on you, at least one, you know, and the thing of antifreeze if you got room, and you know, stuff like that. If your vehicle has a serpentine belt, it's always good to have an extra one in your trunk or whatever, because if that thing goes out, you're done until you replace it. I mean, it's just, that car ain't going anywhere until you replace the serpentine belt. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. This is my 12-hour day. I'm working on my car. Yeah, I've been watching Nurse Jackie on Netflix yesterday and so far today. I think I've gotten addicted to that. Didn't like it at first, and for some reason I just kept watching it, and then it kept sucking me in. So yeah, Wentworth was pretty good. Yeah, I got sucked into that one till about season 5. That almost lost me until the end of season 5, like the last 2 episodes of season 5. It sucked me back in, and then just did season 6. Just came out on September 5th, and it took me 2 days to watch all of that, and it was okay. I wasn't as excited as the first part of it, but it's still, you know, I still sat and watched it all. Orange is the New Black, I've kind of gone in and out on that one, but I did get through the whole thing. It's over now. She got out of jail, so there's no more story to tell, I guess. Whereas Wentworth, they go from one person to the next, to the next, to the next. And like the seemingly main character either dies or gets out of jail, and they go on to the next character. So it just keeps going. It's kind of gotten weird lately, though. Vikings, I like that one. Game of Thrones, Vikings is on Hulu. Game of Thrones is not on anything that I know of yet. But when I was in California, I was getting the Netflix DVDs in the mail, and I was watching Game of Thrones there. But they don't have it for streaming for some reason. So there's a lot to watch on Netflix. Almost too much. I started watching Ozarks, and I've gotten into like 4 or 5 episodes, and I'm just not feeling it. I'm not liking that too much. So I doubt I'll watch too much more of that. And then I'll flip back and forth from Frasier. For some reason I like Frasier, and I've seen him a million times. NCIS, I watch those. I like those. I just love Abby. Abby, she rocks. And let's see, what else? I don't know. Anyway, I watch some movies here and there, but mostly lately it's been series, TV shows or whatever. Harlots on Hulu. That one's good. But I think I got to the end of that too. There was only 2 seasons. The Marvelous Miss Maisel on Amazon Prime is pretty good. I can't wait for them. There's another one coming out soon. I don't know exactly when, but soon. Can't wait to see that one. I think season 1's the only one that's out right now. Season 2's coming up. And then there's another one that I never can remember the name. Sorry about that. I never can remember the name of the show, but it's about these, it's set in like the 70s, or late 60s, early 70s, the hippie era, and it's girls in the newsroom. But anyway, I can't remember the name of it. There was only 1 season of that. That's also on Amazon Prime. So if you think of something else I need to look up, let me know. Somebody mentioned Winona Earp, but it's not on Netflix. I'll have to see if it's on Hulu. Check that out, because that would be cool. And if I find Bonanza on something, I'll watch that. I love Bonanza. Gunsmoke, Bonanza, Big Valley. Big Valley, not so much. The people on there were too pretty. You know, the girl with the big long hair, blonde hair. They were too pretty people. Too pretty. Something like that. Anyway. So, that's it. That's the dealio for right now, as of today. I did get offered maybe, or talked to about a promotion, but there seems to be a lot of going back and forth, so I don't know if that's going to work out or not, to get into management at Guard 1. Yeah, so we'll see. So far, it seems like less money than I make just sitting here in the guard shack, so, and it's all about the money. So if they're not going to come up with enough money, I'm just going to sit here every day. Yep, that's the way it goes. Okay, so I'm out of here. Ciao, babies.